So good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first morning mojo of Teacher Librarian Day. I hope you had a chance to check out the welcome message that was posted right before this one. Just giving you a quick overview of the day and some housekeeping items, where to find contact hours, our sponsors, some thank yous and things like that. So it's Monday morning, it's President's Day. So anybody who's here, thank you so much for making it to here so early in the morning on President's Day. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just introduce ourselves real quick. My name is Kyle Kleba. I'm the project or the senior project manager for Teaching with Primary Sources Western Region. And I'll hand it off to Keith real quick to introduce himself.
Morning, my name is Keith Patterson. I'm the director of the TPS Western Region.
And I'm Peggy O'Neill Jones, and I'm the executive director of the TPS Western Region.
Yeah, thanks. And today we have all of our master trainers here, it looks like. So do you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves as well?
Sure. I'm Cindy Stout, and I'm a retired teacher from Jeffco. Been working with TPS forever and love it.
And I'm Sherry Galloway, and I'm a retired middle school librarian from the Western Slope. And I was first introduced to TPS before it was TPS. I think it was in 2005. So we're happy to be here this morning.
Laura Israelson. I'm a librarian and a digital coach working at 2 middle schools right now as the master teacher with TPS. And I love this group. I always learn something, and you will learn from them as you listen to this group all week long. So we're excited to have you here.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Pearson. I teach at Adams 12 School District, and it's great to see you and be with you this morning. And I hope that you have wonderful takeaways this week. We're excited to be with you.
So just real quickly, each morning we're going to start the day with a morning mojo, and Cindy Stout and Sherry Galloway will lead these morning mojos to help recap the day, give us some thinking, start the inquiry cycle early, way too early in the morning before we've had our coffee. So for now, I'm going to turn it over to Sherry to kick us off here.
Well, good morning again, and welcome. Normally on our morning mojos, we'll do a recap of what happened yesterday. Since there wasn't much from yesterday, we'll kind of give you pointers about what's coming up later on today. And I believe we have the schedule. If you can bring that up, Kyle. So we have several on-demand sessions this time for TLD, which gives you the flexibility to log in whenever it's convenient for you and to see these sessions. Occasionally there'll be ones that are live, but they'll be recorded for you to check into later. So this morning, getting started with the Library of Congress is going to be at 9 a.m. At 11, we will have a session on Veterans History Project. And this one, many of you might be familiar with it, but you'll get a chance to take a look and dig a little deeper. And then at 2 o'clock, we're going to have a session about primary source connections. And this one is going to focus on historic newspapers. Raleigh and Peggy and Kyle did this session and recorded it ahead of time. But for any of these sessions, if you have questions that you want answered, or you have resources that you want to know more about, we're going to be available today or to get back to you. Cindy, did you have any comments about the historic newspapers?
It's a valuable, fabulous resource. Don't miss this.
And then our highlight for each day is our evening session. And this one, because it was President's Day and we knew a lot of people were going to be on kind of crazy schedules, we did pre-record this one. And this session covers kind of off the radar kinds of things about some presidents and how to teach and connect with them, and then also about the first ladies from those time periods. Anybody want to chime in about their comments about the teaching with presidents and first ladies?
Join in. You're going to have an amazing resource list that's shared with you as well, that we curated using resources from the Library of Congress as well as other primary source resources around the country. That resource list you can use for lots of different activities as you study the presidency.
And I think one more thing, we took it through the lens of the presidents in the media, and then their first ladies or their wives in the media. So there is a slightly different bend on looking at presidents and first ladies.
Okay, anybody else want to chime in on that one? So we have an action-packed week. There's lots to come, and we look forward to connecting with you, even if we're going through recordings. Again, remember, we're going to be around. We can answer questions, and we'll have an opportunity, hopefully, for you to share your ideas too, so that we're all learning from each other. I think that's kind of it for Mojo. We have some of our fun things that came in the mail. So if in the mornings you need to entertain yourself, you can pull out your lei and your and maybe even an umbrella for your drink. I don't know. Do umbrellas work in coffee?
They might.
We're going to have a tour of some of the TLD tours that are going to be available for you to access. So Kyle, are you going to take this from here?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to mention, and you've probably seen it posted just about everywhere. The website that we'll be using for TLD is Whova. So you should have got that link. It was the big join TLD here link. So that is how you'll access it on your computer. You can also access it on your mobile device if you want to download it through the iOS or Android store. The other thing to mention too is Goose Chase. And if you haven't gotten Goose Chase, get in there now as soon as you can. There's a bunch of amazing activities in there that really get you thinking and get you engaging with the rest of the conference. If you're curious on how to sign up for Goose Chase, there is a small Google document on the main page of Whova that's labeled how to sign up for Whova and Goose Chase. That'll walk you right through it. It's super simple. You just download Goose Chase on your phone and then connect to Teacher Librarian Day that way. So if and again, if you have any questions about Goose Chase, let us know. This is how you'll win a bunch of prizes as well. We've got 3 Chromebooks, 2 printers, bunch of that was donated by NHD in Colorado. We have a $100 gift card that was donated by Kent Wellman and Lessons on Local Government. And then a bunch of other like speaker book packs, Library of Congress book packs, and some fun teacher resources that'll be great to give away to you all. And if you're on social media, please do tweet out TLD 2022 is our hashtag. We'll be sharing things throughout the day as well. And if you get a chance, please do also sign up for the TPS Teachers Network. This is a great place just to go research lesson plans, research resources, talk with other teachers, discuss lesson plans, things like that. There's 12,000 educators nationwide signed up, and everybody's just sharing amazing primary source ideas and strategies and sources from the Library of Congress and elsewhere. So please do also sign up for TPS Teachers Network. Other than that, again, we're just really happy that you're here to join us. Check out the on-demand sessions and check out our keynote tonight that's also on demand. And we're just happy that you're here.
We are happy. One thing I would throw in is we're noticing some of you are already in Goose Chase. A little different this year. We have some geolocation clues in there. Today's a great day to go in. They offer some large point values for those questions, but there are some specific places around Denver that you can geolocate and get 1,000, 1,500 points, but also you'll be able to find some treasures and maybe see things in a different way. So that's what we're hoping with these geo locations and the clues. So get in there today, and if you need something to do on this beautiful President's Day, maybe start with those clues in Goose Chase.
And one thing, one thing I wanted to mention that we kind of didn't directly cover is in Hoover. There's also in the resources area, which is underneath the agenda, there's a little subtopic there called resources. And that's got basically what you consider like poster sessions or resource pages for a lot of the partners in the TPS national program, local partners, other resources. There's PD opportunities. So we've curated a bunch of information there, not to sleep on it. So for instance, if you want to learn more about the TPS Teachers Network and how to sign up, there's a page in there that will give you some detailed information, as well as pretty much anything during the week that we're going to be covering any of the partners that are presenting TPS resources down the run. If you're feeling like you didn't quite get enough or need more information, more than likely we're going to have a link in there for you to learn some more about it and get more in depth and have all the links that you need. So hopefully that'll be a nice resource for you to kind of expand the material that you'll be able to get this week in those contact hours and your PD experience with us.
And I just want to thank this entire team for putting all of this together. We're in our pandemic world, and the way that they have all adjusted to try to help teachers adjust to pandemic circumstances. We hope next year we'll be back with a Teacher Librarian Day rather than a week of days. But I do want to just commend this team in the way that they have readjusted and reformatted to continue to work with teachers and help students.
Yeah, thanks, Peggy. And just as a final reminder, if you're curious about contact hours, there's going to be up to 15 hours available for research contact hours. And these will be sent out after the event. They'll be attached to the end of conference survey. And speaking of surveys, also please do send out fill out the session feedback and the rate this session button. That gives us just a quick snapshot of how we're doing and what we can do better for next year. Yeah, so thanks. Anybody have any last thoughts?
Well, have a good week, everyone. And we look forward to our Teacher Librarian Days.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Again, yeah, make sure you check out the welcome session that we recorded, or that Kyle recorded for you. It's got a lot of valuable information setting up the week. And so that's a good resource, a good way. If you've not seen that yet and you're watching this, go back and check that out for a little bit. That'll give you some nice information. Other than that, we're looking really forward to seeing you all week. And thanks to the team for all this, and all our presenters, and for all of you for joining us.
Have a great week, y'all.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.